All right, welcome to this example where I'm going to go through step by step on how can we determine the measures of three angles based on parallel lines as well as some of the proofs that we have on angle measures as well. So first things first, we're going to determine the measures of angle NMO, ONM, and OMQ. Now, if you're not totally sure what those exactly mean, that's okay. But I've tried to highlight and color code those angles there with purple, red, and green. So hopefully you either understand what they mean or you're not colorblind in this case, because that's the way I'm gonna describe them. All right, we're gonna start right off with angle ONM, the purple one there on the bottom. Now, to solve for this one here, we're going to do a couple of steps. First of all, we know that angle PNM, okay, so PNM happens to have the 20 in there and the purple piece, has to equal to 67 degrees because it is interior alternate angle to the 67 degrees that is right beside the M there, or across from the M. So we know that that angle is 67 degrees, so therefore our PNM angle has to also equal to 67 degrees. That 67 degrees is the purple piece as well as 20 degrees. So when we subtract, we're going to get that our purple piece there, ONM, happens to be 47 degrees. Now we're going to need to use that going forward because next we're going to try to solve for the red angle, NMO, and we're going to use the 47 degrees to do that. M triangle, NMO, happens to be a regular triangle, and we know that based on the triangle property, those three angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So we're given two angles, so if we subtract those two angles from 180 degrees, we're going to get 94 degrees, which happens to be our angle. Perfect. Done. All right, so now we know that angle there using a couple of different steps. Final one that we're going to take a look at is OMQ. That is that small angle right there, right above the red. And so angle OMQ, we know that line LQ is a straight line. Therefore, all three of those angles must be supplementary to each other. And so those three angles are going to have to add up to 180 degrees. 180 minus 67 minus 94 is going to be 19 degrees. So therefore, that angle right there is 19 degrees. Now, this example was using interior alternate angles, the triangle property, and supplemental angles as being the proofs that, or the pieces that we need to prove that these work. There could have been other ways as well, potentially. These are just the ways that I happen to go through them. Thank you for watching the video. I hope that you enjoyed. All the best as you work through your questions.